Hey, what's up? Football card finding today. Didn't go so well, but I'll tell you about it. It's pretty interesting. So, I went to three different kinds of stores. I went to a sister store of a collector's store that would have toys, comics, video games, and cards. Sister store of my local store in another town. Tell you about that in a minute. I went to a pawn shop where I got a lead for where to look for some cards. And that lead led me to a store in the mall, which was also a sister of my local store that's in the mall. A store that would have jerseys and clothing, jackets, bumper stickers, sports memorabilia, had a lot of trading cards. And it had 3 cases full of slabs and 10 or 50 or $100 cards, organized 2-row boxes of NFL rookies, NFL refractors, $1, 4 for $5, whatever. They were organized. And even quarter cards, which I really struck out on because the only other guy there is a huge Patriots fan. So there goes all my guys, my favorites. And it was mostly new stuff and baseball, basketball, and football all mixed together. So really struck out in the quarter cards. I only got 4 of them. But I met the owner, and he had just been to Fanatics Fest. He was just getting back from Fanatics Fest, which was pretty cool. And so that was a good store I'm going to go back to. The pawn shop, I don't really need to go back there, but it was really interesting, so I'm going to go back to it. It's like the oldest pawn shop in the country. Like, it's older than the country. Like, used to be a trading post for, I'll give you a chicken if you can give me a gold pan, or that kind of thing, you know. And then the last store, the sister of my collectibles store, like the hobby store with the comics and stuff, the toys and stuff. What a crazy story. Listen to this. I looked on the website, on the maps, it said store opens at noon. I called my local store and said, is it true the store is open today? Because it's an hour and a half, I'm going to drive there. She said, yeah, they usually open about right now. And they usually stay until like 8 at night. So I drove out, hour and a half, 2 hours later. I was late. 2 hours later, they still had not opened. Nobody was there. So I called my local store. Nobody's here. And they said, let me call them. I'll get back to you. Calls their mom and dad who run that store. And I call them back and, yeah, they're going to get a late start. So just run an errand and come back. Well, I already began running errands. I was looking all over the town for different things. Hobby shops and collectible stores and antique stores and anywhere I might find some diamonds in the rough or something. Plus just exploring for fun, kind of an adventure in a new city. All right. So when I first came to that store and it was closed, I looked through the window and it was like floor to ceiling cluttered, just like my local store. I was like, oh, great. When I got there later in the day, when I expected them to be closed at 8 o'clock at night, there was somebody inside and they were open. And as soon as I opened the door, the first thing I noticed was that it smelled like a cat had gone around and marked its territory inside the store. And I confirmed that with the owner that, yeah, they took care of cats or something. So, terrible first impression. Looking through the window, not there when they're supposed to be. Smells like whatever when you get in there. Floor to ceiling clutter. Awful. Went through the quarter boxes or the 50-cent boxes. No price tags, but they have a system of a star means this and a happy face sticker means that, which they don't even say until you ask. And they move this stuff off of these piles to try to find, oh, here's the nice cards. Look at this Tom Brady game worn patch. It's all dinged up, damaged badly, and you're asking $100 for it. I found one card going through the 4 rows of cards that I wanted. It was a Mike Webster rookie card. I had seen one at the recent show, which sold for, I don't know, $50, graded or something. I was like, okay, this guy was good, Hall of Famer. I'd like to have it for my collection. Everything in here looks like it's worthless, so it can't be worth more than 50 cents or cost more than $1. So I'm ready to buy the one card for $1. And you know what the person does? They go on their phone and they try to look it up a little bit. And then they announce, Steeler fan, and they go walking back to their husband and have a little private conversation in the back about the one card. And I say, you can keep the card. You know, I don't really care. I already checked and I saw that I could get it for $3 on ComC. So it's $4, $4.50 on ComC. This one I can just see it. I can see the condition. I know what it. So I'd like it for $2. And so that's what they tell me, that it's $3. So I go, you know, you can keep your card, because I just kind of at that point was like, this is a joke. Do something in the name of customer service. I spent an hour looking through your stuff, and you couldn't even make me a deal that cost you $2 to get me to come back to your store after you weren't even there and this and that and the other. Like, so you go on with your store full of stuff, floor to ceiling, and let me know how that works out for you. I don't know how they're in business. I saw somebody spend $100 or $300 while I was in there, the 2 people that were there when I got there. So I guess they sell one comic book and make a couple of bucks to get by or something. I don't know. Anyway, so in summary, a card shop that is like a legitimate card shop is ideal. And you can run your business in ways that you carry cards, but you're not going to get many people coming through there looking for cards. So Football Card Finder struck out today on gems, but I'll show you a couple of things I got. I did spend a few bucks. Thanks for tuning in. Like it? This is your experience? Comments? Subscribe? Bye. All right, so what did I pick up at the dollar store, the card shop soda today? Oh, Sophie Smith, right? I think he was in the Olympic team. Quarter card. Alan Ginter. What I got in here? An Alden Smith. It's a throwback card. He brings back memories because of his travesties with the 49ers. And that throwback's cool. A David Robinson sticker. It's a sticker. So some basketball fan might like that for fun. Toby Gerhart. When I was doing radio at Stanford University, this guy was there, and I think he was a runner-up for the Heisman. So an autograph for $3 on that, I'm down. Brandon Marshall was a great player, and here we have what's called a rookie. I didn't even look it up. $3, called a rookie, a patch. Okay, it's badly dinged. There's a terrible ding, but let's see. Event worn trading card. Event worn. Okay, well, we assume he wore it, but that's kind of cool. $3 Chris McAllister. So a dude that went to Arizona when I was in school there, that was really good in college, and looks player worn Pro Bowl jersey. So, you know, something for me. Player worn Pro Bowl jersey relic card. Doesn't say game worn. So was it worn in a game, or was it just a Pro Bowl jersey that the player wore but not in the game? And a quarter card that I believe the dude's still playing, a numbered card. So somebody might make somebody's day. Jamar Chase, white optic in the white, the reverse Bengals uni. I thought that was a good color match, so to speak, you know. Right now, what do I got here? This was out of the box that was called $1 refractors, or 10 for 15 for 10. So we got Jimmy Graham on the Pulsar. This is 2014 tops. We got a Marcus Mariota. People like him. Cool card. I know just who wants this. This is designed for somebody, Jimmy Graham. I know just who wants this. A friend of mine. Brian, you're getting this. I know this one's for me, really. And Quan Bolden was great. Seminoles unis are pretty cool, and a stained glass. And he was on the Niners at one point. I know who's getting this. This is going to my friend Paul. This is a black refractor, so it's numbered. Owamagbe Odigizua is actually playing, I believe, right now. I recognize this name. Max Crosby, red, white, and blue. People love Max Crosby. That's a nice card. Marcus Mariota, rookie, and a prism. Draft picks. Amber Thomas. We got the Niners with the color match. Red ice, not numbered, right? The Quandre Diggs star short print optic card. We got Nick Foles from the Wildcats. That'll be a PC card for me. Jared Hayne. This will be a PC card for me. This guy was a rugby player that played for the Niners. I always thought that was an interesting story, and this one's numbered to 75, so kind of an interesting card for me in the PC. Another black refractor, a rookie card that's numbered to $2.99. And this guy Trent Taylor, he just retired. He was a Niner. All right, let's look at the refractors I picked up. And then I guess this would be the coup de grace. Mr. Brady himself. Mr. Brady's Topps Chrome from, I don't know, 2006, 2008, something like that. It's got the fake auto on it, you know, just a fake auto, but I didn't have this card, so I like it. And this is a Patriots team card. This is 2014, and it's numbered to 2014. And it's numbered 77 out of 2014. So that's a good one. And I think something like 10 bucks for the 3 of these. So fair price. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Make a comment. Drop me a line. Tell me what's up. Here's one from the card shop the other day, my local card shop. Color match, you know, Hines Ward black tops from 2006, 4, 2003. And these are numbered to 150. This is a 150 out of 150. Nice card. Really nice card. Happy to get that from my local card shop. This guy I'm listening to on Sirius XM, Jim Miller and Pat Kerwin on Sirius XM Fantasy, or Sirius XM NFL Radio. Julian Edelman's second year, Tom Brady Topps card, and Trent Williams rookie card. All right. Oh, and if you haven't submitted through GameStop for PSA submissions, you should try it. Works pretty well. It takes about 3 months, but if you go pro at GameStop, it's kind of a no-brainer. You pay I don't know, some $50 or so for the year. You get like, it might even be 20 bucks for a year or something. I can't remember. It's not a lot, and you get like $5 of credit or $10 of credit every month. Is it $10? I want to say it's $10. Could be $5 of credit every month, so you can apply it towards, you know, getting one card graded every month if you want, or something like that. They sell packs and sealed products there. All right, there you have it. Here's a look at some things. Hope you enjoyed finding some cards with me. Signing off.